Number 14, Marcus Buzelis. A 6'10 center, number 9, Nikola Vucevic. The other forward position, standing 6'8", number 3, Josh Giddey. At guard, 6'5", number 0, Kobe White.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll watch the Chicago Bulls in this one as they go up against the Boston Celtics. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Bulls, they've got Vucevic. White is out there with Ball. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Buzelis in at the four-man position. Well, both these teams, of course, Greg, strong and rebounding. Should be a battle out there.
Nothing easy in the paint, Kevin. Both front courts will be fighting for every possession when they miss.
And here's Tatum for three. Doesn't go that time. Giddey against Brown. Here's Vucevic. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Vucevic has got his team on the board to start the game for the Bulls. Here's Porzingis. Rebounded by Vucevic. And the Bulls with possession. It's a three-point game. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Holiday against Ball. And Drew Holiday with the three.
And with a good array of moves, Holiday can pull up for jumpers because he keeps defenders guessing.
The drive by Ball. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his size.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still an important one opportunistically. And you talk about efficiency in the post, that is Kristaps Porzingis. But not only that, the mid-range game is there, the three-point game is there, and the defense is there. When he needs to get into that mid-range bag, Kristaps Porzingis feels super comfortable.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Here's Ball. Buries it down low.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Holiday kicks to Porzingis. That three off the mark. The Bulls have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Giddey goes in. Drops in the layup for 2.
This young guy is so gritty. Josh Giddey powers through on the drive. A little contact, I'll take it.
Tatum passes to White. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to White. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Chicago making a switch here. Jones is checked in.
Number 30, Trey Jones.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Buzelis gets the whistle that time.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Tatum. Tight defense on him.
The ability to be disruptive with your length. Josh Giddey digging down defensively.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
And Boston has possession after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Buzelis with the ball, guarded by Holiday. Pass to Vucevic, over Porzingis, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Vucevic has got 5.
You love the decisiveness with which Vucevic is making these decisions. He's got the green light to shoot it on the catch.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the two J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not constantly be compared to each other. They're not the same. Kevin?
Back, David, remember a couple years ago, there was some thought that maybe one would be traded. I'm glad they're still together. That free throw, no good. And Greg, we were talking Jaylen Brown making the 2023 All-NBA second team. That was big for him, wasn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, it made Jaylen eligible for the Supermax, signing for that 5-year extension in July of 23. At the time, the largest contract in NBA history.
There's Ball with the 3. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
And Ball, such a high IQ player, superb at knowing when to take that triple.
Tatum passes to White. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. It's rebounded by Giddey.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
And the shot goes in. Giddey's got his second basket.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Jones with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Tatum, that's for 2. Boston again missing. The Bulls leading by 8. Outside, Jones. From the arc, hits the 3-point bomb. Jones has got 5.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Deadlock fans on the court, your hype squad. It's T-shirt time, fans. On your feet and make some noise.
changes for Chicago. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Buzelis. And it's Dosunmu in for Lonzo Ball. .122 left to play here in the first. Here's Brown. They can't stop the run with that one. The Bulls leading by 11. Williams, that's for 2. Giddey, the pass to Williams. Over Horford. Williams kicks to Giddey. And a miss there on the triple. Boston's gone, just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Celtics passing it around. Cornet passes to Horford. Boston, no good that time either. Bulls have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Smith, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Torrey Craig. He's checked in for Luke Cornett. And it's Tatum in for Jaylen Brown. And the free throw, no good. And we know injuries derailed last season for the Bulls, Greg, but with an aging core, you wonder where they go from here.
I mean, the Bulls are kind of stuck in the middle of things as it now stands. Not quite good enough to make a run in the East, but not in a position where they need to start over.
Here's Dosunmu following the bucket by the Celtics. Here's Giddey, and he makes good on the layup. Giddey's got 6 points.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Stolen away. Now Tatum. Oh, big time!
And he nails it. Big time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And so it's the Chicago. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They've got Dosunmu. Kevin Huerter is out there with Williams. Then it's Jones. And it's Giddey in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
So it's Boston now. The Bulls getting their lead.
Yeah, the handle of Jason Tatum is special, and he has tightened that handle over the course of years.
Chicago leading by 10. Here's Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Giddey's got 8 points.
Boy, that's a backbreaker. Takes it right into the rim and extends their lead.
You want to make sure your opponent knows they have absolutely zero chance of a comeback, and nice finish by him.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Now, Giddey. After Jason Tatum missed on that last 3-pointer. Giddey, no good. Celtics trail by 12. Outside Tatum. Rebound by Williams.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Vucevic, he's checked in for Chicago. And then for Boston. Zingis, he's checked in for Horford. And it's Drew Holiday in for Torrey Craig. Here's Pritchard. Nothing on the board. Here's Hauser. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
See yourself on the screen, you show us your best moves. Let's go. Let's see those dance moves.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. GA, these Boston Celtics are unquestionably a top-tier offensive unit.
Stupendous shooting, excellent instincts with the ball. Yeah, they are a model offense in many ways, making it tough for many teams to keep up with them.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, well, like a lockdown corner in football, teams just try to keep the ball away from Drew Holiday. He says, I feel like they're not afraid of me, but like, okay, get him off the ball. To me, that's respect. I don't need other people telling me how good I am. You can see it by their actions. Kevin?
So true. He can be intimidating, David, and we thank you for that report. Williams looking over the floor. And stolen by Tatum. And here comes the break. The finish. And it's Tatum completing the break.
You can see the length and the impact defensively of Jason Tatum, the rip, and then the score on the other end.
Chicago again turning it over. Celtics trail by 10. Outside, Porzingis. From 12 feet out, it's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Jones. Over Holiday. And the Bulls with another miss. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Right side, Tatum. From outside the arc. They get it back. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you love the physicality by Porzingis. Mix it up off the backboards, KP.
Giddey against White, and Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 4 points in the quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long. Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And we all hear talk about Drew Holiday's defense, but you know, Doris, he is much more than that. You've said it countless times.
Kevin, this is a guy who's a tremendous rebounder for a guard, a very willing playmaker. He can carry a scoring burden if you need him to, but he's also willing to take a very limited number of shots. It's all about the team with him.
And White, the bucket on the assist by Brown. And now just a 5-point Bulls lead. Chicago's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's Dosunmu. Here's Vucevic. He gets that one. Vucevic has got 7. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And I'll tell you, this is the last thing you want to see.
I just feel so bad for him. What he's going through right now, you just have to hope and pray that it's not too serious.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Williams. Buzelis comes in for Josh Giddey. Kobe White, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Trey Jones. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
1, 2, crew.
Al Horford is checked in for Jason Tatum.
Let him hear it. Your 3, 1, 2 crew.
1:09 left in the first half. Here's Holiday. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
Ball. Excellent D there from Holiday. On offense, here are the Celtics. They're on a 15-6 run. And it's White missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Smith. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 7.
That's what you call playing with passion and getting after it, Jalen Smith.
And Holiday kicks to Horford. Back to Holiday. It's deflected. Stolen by Ball. Smith with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Ball with the bucket.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
Now here's Vucevic. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into the break with a 10-point lead. They've dictated the pace, pushing the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Billy, balanced scoring for your team. How pleased are you with the way they're keeping everybody involved offensively?
Well, those guys, I think, have done a really good job of moving the ball and sharing the ball, and they're finding open men and they're willing passers, and I think because of that, they've been efficient offensively.
Open shots tend to be made. Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
The Bulls leading by 10. Let's get an update now on Trey Jones. What's the status there, David?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Bulls gave us some information. He did tell me that he believed it wasn't a severe injury, so that is good news. He will not return to the game, and he may not be back on the court for a couple of games so he can heal up. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Appreciate the update. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control over it.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
On the floor for Boston, the post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot. And he makes that one. Collins has got his first bucket in this one.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Boston again missing. Bulls leading by 17. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before. Or more since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
He's not always assertive on the catch, but Derek White, rise and fire from three-point, and it is on target.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. 90 seconds now into the second half. White looking around. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Bulls lead by 16.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes.
Yeah, the evolution of Tatum as a passer is evident. This guy more committed than ever to making the right play.
The drive-by ball. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Wow, and he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And Buzelis gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Chicago making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Collins. And Josh Giddey subbed in for Kevin Huerter.
Josh Giddey.
And so it's Boston with it. They trail by 16. Here's Holiday.
Great speed and tricks on the drive. Holiday excels at putting defenses in those compromising positions.
Boston shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
Doris, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, don't you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes, they led the league in attempts. But obviously your 2 best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
4th team foul.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Just fundamental basketball from Kristaps Porzingis. Establish yourself inside and finish with the jam.
The shot by Buzelis, no good. Celtics trail by 14. Here's Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
Assist goes
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Outside, White. Over Holiday. And Vucevic kicks to Giddey. Tries again. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. White's got 6 points.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rising fire. And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
That free throw good from Drew Holiday. Williams, he's checked in for Bruce Ellis. And a change for the Celtics. Pritchard, he's checked in for Derek White. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Now here's Giddey, guarded closer. Celtics trail by 12. Brown the pass to Tatum. Rebound by Williams.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Driving in. Fade away. And the shot goes down. And the Bulls lead by 14.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Tatum passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Chicago. 17 points was their biggest margin. 11 feet away. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 12 points for him.
Great to see Josh Giddey attacking like this. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal when you are shooting lights out.
Here's Ball, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bulls.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Smith comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Dosunmu in for Josh Giddey.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
You know, DB, I imagine any lineup could benefit from a veteran guy like Al Horford.
Boy, you just look at how younger guys on the team lean on Al. He guides them through any number of experiences. He's been a pro's pro from the moment he entered the league, and he's still having an impact with his defensive ability and range shooting.
Here's Ball, following the bucket by the Celtics. And the layup is good. Ball's got 12 in the game.
And I tell you what, Ball has proven to be a threat to score whenever he has it. When he's feeling it, boy, the D is going to be in for a long night.
First personal foul.
You know, Doris, few teams have tried to invite Brown to be a shooter. He's punished them each and every time.
And he's had to put in the work, Kevin, to make himself a legit perimeter threat. And listen, the defense has to make choices. Athletically, this is one of the most gifted players in the league. If you're going to concede anything to Jalen, it'd probably be the three-point shot.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Collins checked in for Patrick Williams. And it's Carter in for Ball. Celtics trail by 12. Brown wide open. He fires. Rebound by Smith. Now Chicago's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Dosunmu, shot's good. He's got 6.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Here's Pritchard, defended by Carter. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for the Bulls. 23 seconds left in the third. Here's Collins. It's deflected. Here's Hauser from past the arc. Rebound by Smith. And here's Huerter. Gets it off. No good on the last second attempt there. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Bulls lead by 11. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Celtics trail by 11. Josh Giddey is out there with Terry. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Smith. And it's Collins in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Got that one up quick.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And the Bulls with some changes. Williams is checked in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Dosunmu in for Terry.
Patrick Williams. Ion Dosunmu.
The three from Tatum. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Williams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Spins. Good work defensively by Horford. Celtics trail by 13. Pritchard passes to Horford, and the dunk by Horford.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Chicago making a switch here. Ball's checked in. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. Holiday comes in for Torrey Craig. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He told his players, "I love the energy right now. You look like you're having fun out there. Keep playing for each other because our chemistry looks great right now." Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. Ball with the bucket.
He has the entire arsenal when it comes to handling the rock, cutting through the D like butter. I love Ball when he's aggressive to attack.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. It's his 3rd foul of the game. Holiday surveying the floor. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The 3 from Tatum.
The ability for Jason Tatum to be ready on the catch. Those opportunities make the game a little bit easier.
Tatum against Smith. And Boston with the rebound. Well, they've got some work to do to cut into this lead.
And no need to get away from the game plan, though. There's plenty of time to get back in it. And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
That savvy little up fake there, fooling the D. And the Bulls lead by 14. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent.
Here come the T-shirts. Let's hear it, fans. Checking into the Celtics, Kristaps Porzingis.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And Tatum launches it from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Giddey against Brown. Another one falls for Chicago.
A contested bucket, but Josh Giddey willing that one in the cup.
Holiday, no one around him. No good on the triple.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Giddey goes in. Good again. He's on tonight, 9 for 13 shooting.
Well, This is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Count it. Giddey's got 10 points here in the second half.
Let's just remember, he's got tremendous size at the guard position. Josh Giddey is so tough to stop.
Ball against Brown, and here's Porzingis for a three. Chicago grabs the miss. Smith's got rebound number 5 here tonight. It's Collins with the drive. Crafty move. He lays it in. Collins has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular. Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Chicago calls timeout. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter.
Here they come, fans. Turn your attention to the court for your Chicago Bulls.
Let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Josh Giddey.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
It's just too bad they're on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. It would have been nice for him to have a chance to perform like this in the postseason. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. That's tipped. Good on the shot. Giddey's got 22.
Yeah, just tremendous movement by Josh Giddey. This guy's ability to shake the defense with his handle is impressive.
Buzelis with the ball. White on him. Puts up a three. And White, the bucket on the assist from Giddey.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Josh Giddey.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Third team foul.
1:07 left to play here in the fourth. Stolen by Ball.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover. Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Giddey. Second personal foul. Fourth team foul. Shooting for Boston, Jaylen Brown. Taking 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, three-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
Good on the second free throw.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Here's Buzelis. Basket counts.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time
Jason
here.
Tatum.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Giddey, no good. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And here's Tatum for three. And it's Chicago with the rebound. outside ball. Holiday with the defensive effort. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They poured it out tonight, dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Nick, how did you guys get this win tonight?
We were really good on defense, and then once we get stops, we're very good on offense. We got some easy ones, and we just kept grinding. We never let it back in the game, and it felt good to get this one tonight.
Great performance by you guys, Nick. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Josh Giddey.